All right, we are back with another video, and this time we are opening up an entire case of Cyberstorm Access. This is what we do on this channel. We open up more sealed product than a lot of people out there. And so we're going to be opening up an entire case. We open up every sealed product Yu-Gi-Oh puts out to show you what's inside and what are the pull rates, what's your chances of getting a good box, all of that stuff. If you like that, or if you like, buy these cards now, or what's happening in Yu-Gi-Oh this week, consider subscribing to the channel. We would love to have you be a part of the community. In addition to that, hit that like button. It helps us tremendously on the algorithm. And we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna open this up. I am not gonna go through the commons. I am just gonna go right to the middle card, and we're just gonna focus on the supers, the ultras, the secrets, and the Starlight, because we are getting a Starlight in this case for sure. So here we go. Let's get into this. I'm gonna move the camera down, and then this is hopefully the last time we're gonna have to do this, because then we are going to have a 2-camera system. All right, so here we go. We're jumping right into this. These packs are tight. I've opened up several of this. Look at that. You got doing it upside down. You got the bestial that's I don't know how you say that. Super cool card though. I plan on running this card. Pater, this Pater. I love it. Really good card for several decks. So I think that card's going to come in handy right off the bat. One of the best ultras that you can get in here. And there you go. I don't know what these are, but this reincarnation, and then I think there's a reborn of the 7th Emperor. Though they have to do with XE's monsters, but outside of that, I don't know what deck's running them or anything like that. So here we go. This card right here, baby. I play Trap Trick, and this card is pretty good in Trap Trick. It's not great. It's not everything that the deck needs, but it is a pretty good card, worth considering if you run Trap Trick. Here we go. The Teller Knights, supposed to be really good support for them. I don't mess around with Teller Knights. I don't know much about them. Never been a deck I've been interested in. There we go. The Super Heavy Samurais. This is a big part of this set, is that Super Heavy is on the map on this one. Wannabe. Like I said, we sell cards. This is a card a lot of people are buying, a lot of people want. I've had a lot of people ask about that card. You might want to look into it because Wannabe is in demand. There's your Pearly, by the way, as a common. There's a spell in here as well, but the Pearlies are commons. This guy is one of the main super heavy guys that really changes that deck. So keep that in mind. It is coming in at a super, so you do have a pretty good chance of getting it. And the Code Talker's getting a lot of support in here as well. So this is a great set. I love it. I did tell you not to buy the sealed, but to buy the singles that you need. I still stand by that after opening up a lot of this. The way to go is to buy the singles of this set, but the singles are really good. Another Teller Knight that's really good. Or another thing that you could do, and this is where a lot of my sales come in, is that I am selling deck cores. So I sell the Super Heavy deck core. I sell the Teller Knights deck core. I sell the Pearly cards together. I sell the Manadium deck core. There you go, Manadium. You just say the word and they come up. Prime Heart, really good. Synchro, not, yeah, there are better synchros, so I don't know that you're going to go into this much. It's a one of in the deck. I am putting Manadome together. That is going to be my next deck. So I'm pretty excited about the Manadome archetype. If you like Bee Trooper, there you go. But the Manadome archetype, to me, it just looks really cool with the twos that you can just get rid of, and they bring a different one out. Gold Pride, another really good deck in here. This is the Chariot Carry. This does come in Starlight, by the way. So keep that in mind. That is one of the Starlights, or potential Starlights. Votus, did have a lot of people asking about this card too. I haven't really had time to look into it, but it does seem to be a card that people have on their radar. All right. Don't know anything about that card. But like I said, there's some really good some deck cores in this set. Tri-Brigade gets another spell. So I'm hoping that, and I believe that that's actually a usable spell in Tri-Brigade. It's pretty good. I'm hoping that they keep giving Tri-Brigade spells and traps, because I have a Starlight of that Tri-Brigade from the last set. There's the planet, baby. There is the planet. This is a card that is absolutely beautiful. You can see that shining there on the camera. This is Peaceful Planet. Calarium. Really good card. Especially, you know, if you're playing Manadome, that's a necessity in the deck. Does the same thing that all the planet field spells do. We went from the best secret, one of the best secrets, to by far the worst secret there is. There is going to be a use for this. This is that spirit monster. But right now, let me just say that I sell pre-sales on eBay, and had my pre-sales up for a long time now, and I have not sold one of that card. And it's not like they're overpriced. I have it listed for, I think, like $5, and nobody wants it. S-Force gets another card in here, so I don't know if that's going to do anything for S-Force, but, you know, who knows. Let's see here. This right here. This is a card everybody wants. This right here, Time Tearing Morganite. This is a really good card. I don't know that it's as good as it sounds, because it sounds absolutely amazing when you read it. There you go. There's a Gold Pride. This card is amazing. If you play Gold Pride, you get this card out. Whoever you're playing is in a little bit of trouble. That is a very, very nice card. Let's get here, and we're going to end on the Sofa Cord. That's box 1. So I'm only going to keep the 2 secrets and the 4 ultras out, and the rest I'm just going to put in a stack. And then we'll go over them at the end like we do every time, just so you can see how many boxes in a case are you plussing on. How many boxes are you coming close to hitting value? And how many boxes are just a total bust? Because that's important, especially when you're going into your locals and you're just, you know, picking up 1 box. And so if you've got a 75% chance of losing money, probably not the thing to do. There's the twos, Meek and Hairless. Super cool. I love how they play. I I just like the deck. Let's see here. I don't know anything about this guy. He looks super cool though. I don't know if you can see how cool this guy looks, but he looks really cool. I do not mess around with pendulum decks at all. If it's a pendulum, I just pretend that it doesn't even exist. I know some of you are really into pendulum decks, and that probably hurt your soul. But I can't do pendulums. That is a really good card. Ringo Worm right here, the Apple Dragon, super good card for Dragon Link, Bestial, a couple other decks. I think maybe, is it Sword Soul? There's a deck I didn't think that it would work really well in, but it does. This is the Manadome spell that's really good as well. So some great cards in this set. Definitely worth checking out. Bestial Luber. I've sold a ton of that. People are going in, grabbing their Bestial Alubers. So, you know, just letting you know the cards that are moving, the cards that people are buying. That firewall is better than people thought it was. It really is. It's not bad support. And people are playing it with, there's the Fearless, not Hairless. The Fearless. They're playing it with subtraction and addition, MathMex. They're playing it with MathMex. Here's your other firewall, your Defensor. Not a bad card. It's actually really cool looking too. That is what we are here for. That is what I'm talking about. This is the card. This card it's absolutely beautiful. But in addition to that, this is an amazing card. I've said before, you know, not every deck can run it, but if you can, that is an amazing card. I think it's right up there somewhere close to Baron, the Sword Soul card. It's just a really good card. I absolutely love it. Putting that in the Manadome deck for sure. I mean, the Manadome deck is just basically level 10 synchros. Every good level 10 synchro, and you can get into them pretty easily with Vicious Estrade, who is also in here. Wish Dragon, nobody's banging down the door for Wish Dragon, so my guess is that's not a great card. There's the Meek again. Just a great set. I mean, in here, if you buy some of this set and you want to play in the meta, there's your Gold Prod. I don't think this is a great card, but it comes in at an ultra. But Gold Prod is really good. I played against them on Sunday at our sneak peek and got absolutely destroyed. Hate playing. Oh, man, this is a killer box. Quem right there, baby. Beautiful card. Probably the third best card in the set. You got this. You got the Planet, Calarium, and then you've got Chaos Angel. But those are the best cards in the set. And we've pulled all three of them in just 2 boxes. So that's looking pretty good. Now, let's get that Starlight. In a case, my guess is that you should get about 3 each per box. And I've not seen Chaos Angel or Quem short print it, or the Planet. In fact, I've gotten 4 out of at least one of the cases we opened up. I think a couple of them. So it does not appear as though I know there's not supposed to be any short prints in the core sets, but it just seems like you're getting them on the same level that you would get everything else, which is just a nice comfort to know. that things are the way that they should be. All right. There's the Libromancer. I don't know if there's not a lot of Libromancers players out there, or that's not a good card for them. But I haven't had anybody buy any of the Libromancer cards. So I just now put them in a 3-pack just to see if they'll move in a 3-pack rather than singles. There's your wannabe. You're going to want to be getting this card. That was terrible. I am a dad, so I am prone to dad jokes. My apologies for that one. That was a really bad one. All right. I try to keep it at a distance, or at a minimal with the dad jokes. We're on box 3 right here. Let's go. Let me grab these. Let me make sure I got all the... Yep. All right. We're on box 3. Hopefully we can get this down to about 40 minutes. That's always the goal. Do a whole case. It's kind of tough to do it any shorter than 40 minutes. This is somebody came and they bought 8 deck cores of this. So somebody sees something in the Dream Girl deck core. I think they're really cool looking. I don't know that I would buy 8 deck cores of it, because that's a lot of cards. And I sell them super cheap. I think for a deck core it's like $5. So the guy ended up spending about $40, got 8 deck cores. Maybe he's got 8 friends that are gonna play it. Who knows? There's your Meek. But no, it's just a really good set. It's really fun. We haven't gotten any of the Bestial Dragons yet, so let's see if we can't pull some of those guys. Those are absolutely beautiful, especially the Lulu. That looks amazing. I've pulled a lot of that card. Probably more of that card than anything else is Lulu, as far as the secret rares go. All right, so we got that. Starting to get these stacks up pretty high. Hoping that we can get a Starlight in here. Come on, let's go. Let's get that Starlight. And I don't know if it's just my packs, but the packs are super tight. There we go. There's the Manadome Rhymeheart. Really good card for the Manadome archetype, of course. Just a great card. I love it. If you are interested in the Manadome deck cores, I think they go for about $250, which, you know, might sound like a lot, $250 for a deck core, you know, for some people. But I mean, if you look at where Kashtira was coming in when it came out, there's that Gold Pride Ultra again. I was selling Kashtira deck cores for $550. And this is, you know, in the same vein as that. Now, granted, it's not supposed to be as good, but still, it's less than half of what Kashtira or Tearlaments or those other ones were. I just think, you know, it's probably a pretty good deal. We do know they're getting further support when the next set comes out, which is Duelist Nexus. By the way, I did see on MCool40's video that people are buying boxes of Duelist Nexus for $90-some. Let me finish this before I talk about this card. Do not do that. Do not spend $90 on TCG for a box. That's ridiculous. You can get these boxes for $70, $75. There's no reason for you to pay $90. Roller Baller, super good card. This ball gets you to Pinballer, which is that Gold Pride ball, the Fusion. That's a really good card for them. probably not the secret that we're after. Here we go. The Vicious Estrade. This is absolutely beautiful card, and it is killer. This card is amazing. You got to grab some of this card. Get this card. That's a very good card. All right, we got our two secrets right in a row, back to back. And hopefully that's because there's a Starlight coming later on. This Morganite, you are definitely going to want to snag a couple of those up. Grab a play set, have them. They're pretty cheap right now because they're supers. But that card could go up, particularly if it sees play. I just try and get all of those cards like that. Anything that could be a meta relevant staple in this format or a future format, I try and get them, keep them, have them, and then just always, be prepared. When the meta changes and everybody's like, you need this card, and the card spikes up, I already got them. There you go. There's the Super Heavy Samurai. This is the main expensive card for them, and by expensive I mean it's coming in for like $3. If you're a budget player and you already have the older Super Heavy Samurais, because some of those went up, but if you already have those, this deck is super cheap. I sell it for $25, the deck core from this set, which is about, I think it's 21 or 24 cards, something like that. You get them all. And there's the Ice Jade. You can play this Ice Jade with the Mana Domes as well, and it works. I've seen somebody doing that. All right, so that's box 3. We are moving right along here, and I think we've done pretty well so far. We've gotten most of the chase cards. We did get that dumb spirit monster, but you got to take the good with the bad sometimes. All right, box 4. There we go. By the way, my son Cohen is not with us today, and I do apologize. He's got more homework than he knows what to do with, and I promised that we were going to have a video, a case opening today on stream, so I have to do it without him. This is my first case opening without my co-pilot Cohen. I miss him, but he's doing what he's got to do, which is good. So, all right, we're just pulling straight super so far out of this box. So it might be a little slower because it's just me. The Infinitrack, I've sold a good bit of this Infinitrack card. People are on that, and I don't know how good the card is, but I think the Infinitrack, some of the Infinitrack cards, I think are going up. So you might want to be aware of that if you are like a Earth Machine kind of player. I think there's some movement in the Infinitrack realm. It might be because of that card. It might just be because people always want to play that. That there are just devoted players to that core, and you gotta love it. You gotta love when players are just devoted to their type of deck and what they love. And I personally just love it. I love when there's a commitment and a core, a beloved following behind a deck. I think that's super cool. All right. If I had to pick one, there's a Ringo Worm. Gotta love that super good card. This card is going to be, you're going to see that card being played. Just be aware. I think that card comes in, I think I sell it for 13. That might be on the low end. I try and sell a lot of my stuff like cheaper than anybody else because I like to sell cards, and I'm not just interested in listing cards. So there's a Dream Girl again. What haven't we seen? Yeah, we still haven't seen any of those dragons. I'll tell you that. What else is there that we haven't seen? I think that's kind of the main the main things that there's another Peaceful Planet Calarium. Tell me this isn't an absolutely beautiful card. This card is amazing. I love it. Love it. Love it. Gotta have it. Accidentally putting supers in here. Great card. Great card. All right. So, come on, Starlights. Don't let me down. I don't know if I told the story, but when we opened up Darkwing Blast. When we opened up Darkwing Blast, we got our first 5 cases. We opened up 5 cases. And we got 6. You gotta love this, man. Chaos Angel. Second one in the case already. So in this case, or in this box, you are getting a Calarium and a Chaos Angel. You are definitely plussing right there. Now, when we opened up Darkwing Blast, we got 6 Starlights in 5 cases. It was amazing. It was like, I had never seen anything like that. You might say, how did that happen? Well, I should say 5 cases and 10 packs. Because we went to a sneak peek and we got 10 packs. And in the packs, we ended up getting a Starlight. Then we opened up 5 cases and we got 5 Starlights. 1 per case. And we were as high as you can be. But ever since then, I have been on a Starlight skid like you would not believe. We opened up, what was it? Photon Hypernova. In Photon Hypernova, we opened up our first 6 cases. We got 1 Starlight. I don't even know how that's possible. This also is a really good card. Numbers avail. I think it's kind of like, I forget the name of that card. It was reprinted in the tins. I don't know, but this is a very good card. It searches you what you're looking for there. There's the Pinballer, good ultra to get. Yeah, so we opened, in our first boxes, we got 1 Starlight out of 6 cases. Talk about a punch in the face. Then we followed that up with, what was it? The Battles of Legend, where you're supposed to get a Starlight per case. That was the one where they gave you 10 different Starlights and their mind was blown away because you had a chance to get 10 different Starlights, and they had the Exodia head and the Exodia pieces. What we got there? Yep, that's our 6. All right. Well, we opened up 5 cases of that. And we only got 2 Starlights. 2 Starlights in 5 cases. And you're supposed to get 1 every case. I think it was our first 3 cases. We did not pull a Starlight. I was stunned. And then when we did, we did not get what I was hunting for. We got an arm, which I did not want I do not want, if I'm going to get a Starlight, I don't want it to be a limb. I want a card. I want not like a piece of something. I don't know. I know a lot of people are into the limbs and they did go up, and I get it, but it wasn't what I wanted. But then we did end up pulling the Yada Garatsu, and that was pretty good. But obviously there were much better Starlights in there. And now we're on this set. We've already opened up a case of this. We did not get a Starlight. So far, we're striking out on the Starlight here as well. I am going to flip some tables over if this repeats on the Starlight front from what we did in Photon Hypernova. We had great pulls in the secret rare department, but the Starlights just did not come through. Man, we got nothing coming through on this box so far. So, it just gives you an idea of how much variance. There's an Ultra, the Infinitrack. just how much variance there is in opening up sealed product. You are gambling. Yeah, you got to know that going in. There is no promise. There is no guarantee that you're going to get, such and such cards. It's a gamble. And sometimes, when you gamble, it hurts. And I have had my fair share of hurt. And I've also had my fair share of success. So, here we go. Alright, that looks like something good. Okay, that's a Prime Heart. So, we got 2 of our Ultras. I'm never going to be sad when I pull Prime Heart because it looks beautiful. Let's get that glare off of there. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Nice card. Alright. Just waiting to see that glow of the Starlight. But it ain't coming so far. Okay. Alright, we got a Teller Knight. Here we go. There's the Wannabe. Man, that's a weird card for everybody to be chasing after. But to be honest, I haven't even read it. I don't even know what it does. Holy heck, man. That's insane. 3 Chaos Angels already. We did have a case where we pulled 4 of these already. So, there's that. That's coming nice. I don't know if it's just me or other people, but oh, there you go. This is a Firewall Dragon Singularity. This also comes in Starlight. It's a beautiful card. I don't know. I'm a sucker for Firewall. I've always liked Firewall. When I first got into Yu-Gi-Oh, there were a couple cards that were like, the cards nobody could buy. They were too expensive. And everybody wanted them. And Firewall was one of them. Firewall was like a big time card that everybody wanted. Everybody was playing. So, whenever you come in and you start something and you become familiar with a certain kind of card, the irrelevance of that card just kind of sticks with you. And you always have kind of a soft spot for that. Another card like that for me was Pot of Extravagance. Pot of Extravagance was a card that I wanted forever. It was $100. And we had just started doing this Yu-Gi-Oh thing. We weren't buying mass amounts of product. We weren't buying anything older. So I was not able to get it. And I wanted it so bad. I wasn't able to get it till it got reprinted in the, I think it was the tins, the 2020 tins, I think. There's your Fearless. I think everybody has cards like that. Cards that are just special to them. And a lot of it has to do with, that's great Ultra. Great Ultra. I love that card. I am very much looking forward to playing that card. There's your next one there. All right. We just keep on moving. Next box. Let's get into it. Feel like this might not be going as fast as I want it to, so always trying to find ways to save your time so you're not sitting here watching this all day. All right. We've had some great pulls, man. This is outside of not getting a Starlight yet. Man, this is a very nice case so far. I have had the cases where they fall off a cliff, though. You get all the good cards in the beginning, and then there's nothing left. That's the Teller Knights Ultra Rare. The other card, there are 4 Teller Knight cards in this set. 3 of them are super, and this one is an Ultra. So I think the core is selling for around $18, $20, something like that. So it ain't bad for 9 supers and 3 ultras. That ain't too bad. They're all holos. There's no common Teller Knights in here. It's all holos. Kind of like the opposite of the Pearlies. There's some people that are super frustrated that their maxed out Pearly deck has these new commons that they got to add to it. I think it's funny. I love it. I love it when these like high class Yu-Gi-Oh players have to play commons. It just makes me laugh. Something special. All right, another Prime Heart. We keep getting this card. I love it. Bring them on. I'm not going to be sad if we just keep on pulling Prime Hearts. All right. There's your... Now, I don't want a ton of this card. But that's your Firewall Singularity. It is absolutely beautiful card. But it's not one of the cards that demands a hefty price tag. And since I sell cards, I kind of want the expensive ones so I can get my money back out of this and then some. But yeah, I mean, super cool set. By the way, this card, that card is a common. Make sure you get a playset of it. This card, you send it to the grave. This is just like Elder Entis. You send this, you pop a card on the field. This is gonna see play. This is a great common to keep your eye on. Make sure you get that card if you get a chance, and even if just get it off somebody. Just a lot of people aren't gonna pay attention to the commons in here. They're not gonna know what's good, and there are tons of commons in here. Might pause on a couple commons and just give you some ideas on some of these commons. There's your Pearly. This is not the secret that we're looking for, but it's a Gold Pride card. I think M. Cole 40 said, this is going to be a meme for this set because the title of this is Better Luck Next Time. So better luck on your secret rare pulls next time because you did not hit the jackpot that time. I think that's pretty funny. But if you pull these two secrets out of a box, better luck next time and Firewall Singularity, you're in trouble. You are hurt. There ain't enough good ultra rares in this set to fix that problem. Even though you got one of them, you got two other bad ones. Maybe our last ultra will be good. I don't know what you would need to fix this box, but it's a lot. Actually, all you need is a Starlight. The Starlight will fix a lot of problems. Yeah, you're having a rough day, rough moment. Get a Starlight. It'll fix it, at least temporarily. You see that glow coming in the background, man? I don't know if it happens to you. Like I said, we open a ton of sealed product, and that ain't going to do it. But my heart still stops when I see it. When I see that glow in the background, my heart just stops. Same thing with Ghost Rares, opening up Ghosts from the Past 1 and 2. Man, that was tons of fun. Because you see that ghost, your heart just stops. Now, it doesn't really do that with the collector rares. I get excited, but it doesn't have that same excitement level. It's like, oh, that's super cool. Let's see what we got. But you get a Starlight, heart just stops. You just gotta pause. You gotta take it in for a moment. It's part of the beauty of opening up these core sets that come with Starlights, is you get to experience that really cool experience of, oh my gosh, here we go. All right, so we are. Let's see here. That was definitely not a good box. We are at the halfway mark. And we're going to bring this home fast. Here we go. Most people aren't watching the whole video anyways. They just skip through, try and catch the high points. A lot of people go to the end just to see what we pulled and the ratios and all that. And, I don't blame anybody for that. We're just, for us, we just love being able to do this. I mean, we've done this for years now, opening up all this mass amount of product. And all while thought, it'd be really cool if other people could see or experience what we're able to see. The error boxes and the strange things that happen opening up sealed product, the heartbreak, the joy. And so being able to do this on YouTube, that's part of the fun is, being able to bring other people in and let them experience it. But, these case openings are long because this is a lot of packs. It's a lot of packs you're opening. All right. And if I don't get a Starlight, you might actually see a grown man start crying on video here. There we go. So halfway through. By the way, Sofa Cord's got some support in here. I don't know any. I don't know one single Sofa Cord player or even one person that was ever even interested in that deck. So I don't know who they're appealing to with the Sofa Cords there, but they did get some support in here. If you're a Sofa Cord player, leave a comment. Let me know, because I've never met one from your tribe. Might be kind of interesting. There you go. There's a Chariot. I love that card. By the way, there's a playmat, a deck box, sleeves coming out with the gold prod stuff. The playmat has basically this card right here on it. That's basically the image on the playmat is the Chariot carry. It's kind of cool. I just don't like gold prod. Maybe it's because they're kicking my butt every time I play them. It's just not something I'm interested in. All right. This card, though, is something I'm interested in. Get your hands on this card. There are just some great cards in here that are super cheap, easy for you to get. Just get them, keep them, put them in your binder. Don't go trading them unless you get this. Better luck next time. No kidding. Surprised they didn't make that a... See if I can turn this light down or something. I got some serious glare coming on here. I don't think that it's glare when I'm opening, though. Bestial, good card people are after. All right. What we got? Sign It Rollback. I don't know if that's good or not. I know that I sell it in the Firewall Cyberst deck. I assume it's probably pretty good. I've always been interested. Oh, there we go. There's some Gwem. Gotta love it. Absolutely beautiful card. This is the Starlight I am after. This is the one I want. I know that it's probably the one everybody wants, and I'm not unique in that. I also really want... I already told you that I'm playing Manadome. I really want Visa Starfrost. I am so pumped for that card. Actually, if I had to pick, I would probably pick Visas because he's such a main part of the deck that I'm going to be playing. I've always really liked that card. Love it. Yeah, it's between those two. The rest of them I don't have any interest in. If I pull those two, I'll have to make a decision to sell or to keep. And it's really going to come down to what the price tag is on those. We generally, there's a Ringo Worm, very nice card. We generally keep one Starlight from a set. just to have, and then we sell the rest. So we pick, you know, the one that we would want to keep, and if we get it, we keep it. If not, we just sell them all. There's Meek. And we are on the last pack. Here we go. And then we're down to 5 boxes. There we go. The Teller Knights. All right. We're down to 5 boxes here. Let's see if we can't... I got to move a couple things. I just have stacks and stacks of cards in front of me. All right. Here we go. 5 boxes left. Starlight or bust. Isn't that always the case? I mean, I know you might pull some great cards out of a case, but if you don't get a Starlight, you generally are pretty disappointed in a case. Particularly because it's, you know, one... Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is, baby. You can see the glow. There it is, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta give it to me right there. You can see the glow back there. I love it. You're not gonna see me cry. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna see if I can get my boy in here to see the reveal for just this one card. Give me a minute. Go on, I'm in stream. You want the Starlight? All right, he's coming. He is coming. Close the door. All right, let's get this back down. All right, here we go. You see that glow right there? That is a beautiful thing.
I heard you.
Oh, we got to the gold bride. Oh, this is not what I want.
That's the worst one.
I do know somebody who desperately wants this, though, and I can sell this. But, oh, man, it's still beautiful, though. That is absolutely beautiful. Gold Pride, Chariot, Carry. We'll take it, though. Any Starlight is a beautiful thing. We're going to put that right in a sleeve. We're going to put that in an IP Masquerena sleeve. All right, baby. There we go. Gold Pride Starlight. Thank you, Cohen. All right. Sorry, man. I had to get my boy. We do this together, and not having him, oh, it just hurts my soul a little bit. So, just had to go grab him for this. All right. When you get a Starlight, one of the great things about it is it does not take the place of your secret rare, which is really, really nice. So, that should not take the place of the secret rare, but let's, you know, I always like to test it because it makes me worried. I'm going to put that right there so you can stare at it, so you can know that I am the man pulling the Starlights. We're not messing around. All right. Here we go. There's a Morganite. Seriously, though, get that card. Get that time-tearing Morganite. Get that card. This card, too. This card is actually really good. I know it looks like a stupid card. I wish they would have made it cool. I just don't like art like this. This reminds me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And that's just going to show how old I am. But it's just not a card that I particularly like. But it is pretty good. It's interesting. You got the Tearlaments right there. Oh, man. Oh, you know, when you pull the Starlight out of the case, it just kind of changes. Like, all the pressure's off. You're feeling good. You ain't got no worries. You're doing all right. Even if it is probably... Is it the worst one? I think it's the worst one because I would rather have the Firewall than that one. In fact, the Firewall would be one that I would actually consider not just getting, but keeping. But like I said, I do know somebody. Oh, Anna Gwem. You gotta love it. Why couldn't this one be the Starlight? Oh, that would have been beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I've not seen that in person, that Starlight. So it'd be nice to see. But I plan on getting it. Don't worry. I plan on getting that Starlight. We open enough cases that we should get it. All right. So we already got one secret. I think it's random. So, like, I think the Starlights are placed in here random. So they technically could take a secret place. But it would be rare. It would be 2 out of 24 chance. 1/12 of a chance. But I think that it can happen. It just doesn't often happen. I think it can also take the place of an Ultra. So, you know, we'll see. We'll make sure if we get 6 of them or not. Leave it to me to get the Chariot Carry. Okay, there's your rollerball. So it's not going to take the place of a secret. We know that. We already got 2 Ultras so far. So we're looking pretty good. We're looking like it's just going to be the place of a super rare, which is what I like. Probably going to take one of my wannabes away. Oh, there's another Ultra. Look at that. Look at that. We got them both. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay. Here we go. Tri-Brigade. I don't know if I finished that story, but I got that Tri-Brigade Link Monster Starlight from the last set. And it's a horrible card because Tri-Brigade doesn't play a lot of spells and traps. And you have to get like 3 spells or traps or in your graveyard or something. So I'm hoping that they put out some new spells and traps. That's a really good card. So this is the Rhymeheart, Manadome Rhymeheart. I'm hoping that they put out some good spells and traps so that Tri-Brigade players do use their spells and traps, and then that card that I have in Starlight will actually be worth something. I think it's worth like $100 or something like that, but I don't sell Starlights unless they're worth like $150 because it's a Starlight, man. They're hard to pull. I'm not giving a Starlight up for $100 or less. It's got to be more than that. And I'll just sit on them because they're beautiful. So, and you know, they find a way to go up different times. Let's get that right there. All right. So we got that. We definitely plussed on that box, I'll tell you that. And that's what it's all about right there. Getting those Starlights. I don't know if this is the last set of Starlights, by the way, because in the next set, I don't know if they're doing Starlights because they're doing quarter century rares, which look very similar to Starlights. It would seem weird for them to do Starlights and quarter century rares in the same box. So I think the quarter century rares are replacing the Starlights. Now, for the rest of this year. Now, if that's the case, the question is, do Starlights come back? Or are Starlights done? Or are we done with Starlights? I don't think that they're done with Starlights. I think people love them. And, you know, they move product. And for that reason alone, they're not going to mess with it long term. But at least for this year, at least we know that Duelist Nexus seems like it's not going to have Starlights in there because it's going to have quarter century. This is Gold Prod. Man, I am just crushing the gold pride, and that's not what I want to be crushing. Do you know we still have not seen those dragons, any of them? That's weird. Because I've pulled a ton of Lulus, and we have not seen Albion either. And there's the Apple Dragon, which we have been getting a pretty decent amount in this case. But not getting either one of those dragons, that's strange. Because I haven't had a hard time pulling those at all in the product that I've opened so far. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, because that's an oddity right now, because we only got like 3.5 boxes left, and you should get like, you know, technically you should get like 3 of each of them. That's going to be tough to do at this point. We have been getting that Teller Knight card too quite a bit, which I don't mind. I've sold a lot of that decor, so I need them. There we go. Vicious Estrade. I don't know why, but this card has been hard to pull. I've not pulled more than 2 out of a case. If there is a card that does seem more difficult, and it's just my sets. But for me, it's this card, Vicious Estrade. I am having a time pulling that card. And it's not one of the most expensive cards in the set. I think it's right under 20 bucks, something like that. So I don't know why, but I've only been pulling 2 instead of the 3 or 4 like I have of other cards. So here we go. At the end, we'll kind of summarize this. What is that? Oh, that's that S-Force guy there. Whew. Super pumped about that Starlight right there. Anybody ever seen a 2 Starlight case? I have never seen a 2 Starlight case. I've heard that they exist. I've heard that some people were pulling like many Starlights out of cases, but I've never seen anything like that. And we've seen some strange stuff, but we've never seen a 2 Starlight case. All right, we're coming on to our last couple packs in this box number 8. There's the Ice Jade. That is not the Ultra that you want. The Dissipator, the Prime Heart, even the Gold Pride cards. Those are kind of the Ultras you want. The Apple Dragon, the Ringo Worm. Those are the Ultras that you're really looking for. The Manadome guy, not things like this. You know, obviously, if you're a super heavy player, you're gonna want that card. You're gonna need that card. One last pack. Here we go, and then we're wrapping it up here. Pearly, and that. All right, a lot of cards here. I need a bigger desk. All right, so box number 9, or no, this is box number 10. Yeah, box number 10. Here we go. We only got 3 boxes left. Let's bring this home. Let's make this, let's end on some really high notes here. What are we looking for? We're looking for the dragons. We're always looking for Chaos Angel. We're always looking for the planet. We're always looking for Quem. Those are the 3 best cards in the set. Vicious Estrade is another card that I am always on the hunt for. So probably those 4 cards are the ones that I really want. And then the 2 dragons, obviously, not pulling any of those is a real stunner here. Because I want you to see them. They're absolutely beautiful. The branded cards in here are some of the most beautiful cards in the set, and we haven't even seen them. I don't think we pulled any. Let me know if I'm wrong, but as far as I can remember, we haven't pulled a Lulu or an Albion. Albion has been a little harder to pull as well. There's the Ice Jade. That's not what we're looking for there. That's just not it. If you listen to some of my other videos, you might remember I have the Ice Jade core. I love the artwork of the Ice Jade cards. I think it's super cool. I have wanted them to be good, and I'm just hopeful. I'm holding out, and they keep giving them support, so I like that. And a lot of their support is fairly high rarity. I mean, they're not all secrets, the couple secrets, but just high enough, supers and ultras, a lot of ultras. There's the Teller Knight Ultra. A lot good enough rarity that you would, want to play the deck. It's a nice looking deck. Obviously there are some commons in there, but a lot of the support is really nice. So I'm holding out hope. That Synchro from the last set, though, I think it was Photon Hypernova, I think. Whichever one had that Ice Jade Synchro in there. That Ice Jade Synchro is super good. And I plan on trying to find a way to get that into my Manadome deck, because that's a very good card. It's not just limited to Ice Jade. It's got a generic flair to it. You can play it. So I plan on trying to get that thing going. I don't know. If you're watching this still, if you're still hanging in there with me, let me know what decks you're playing. Let me know what decks you're... that's the worst secret you can get. That's the Spirit Guy. But to be honest, I haven't gotten a lot of this card. That card's been very sparse in the packs that we've opened. We have not gotten a ton of it. So I feel really happy about that as well. That just means that it's going to be in all the boxes you all open, because I didn't get it. There we go. There's the Albion. Let me see if I can get this really nice. Just a beautiful card. Should get, at least another one in these boxes. I would guess you're going to get 2 Lulus and 2 Albions in these last 3 boxes. So that's nice. That is not a Starlight. That's the card we thought was going to be a Starlight, Cohen and I. In fact, we did a video on it, kind of boldly proclaiming that to be the Starlight for the branded stuff, and the other 2 cards ended up being the Starlight. So we were totally wrong. But it's just a guessing game. Trying to predict Starlights is not something that you're gonna win too much. It's harder than I thought. Actually, that video that we did, that was the first time I've actually ever even tried to predict the Starlights. So we went back, we looked at the different Starlights in all the different sets and how Konami was picking them, and tried to reason through it as best that we could. Libromancer, that's not what you want. And, what we came up with was, it wasn't right. The only card that we did get right was the Firewall. See, we just called it into existence. But not that Firewall, the Singularity, the Link. We did call that. And you could see precedent for that going back. This is a box that you would be hurt on. You'd be real hurt on that box. Last 2 boxes. If you've hung in there this far, just press through, man. Grit your teeth and let's go. All right. Oh, yeah, that is what we're talking about right there. The Chaos Angel. Gotta love it. I was holding it upside down. My apologies. Man, we are doing well on Chaos Angel. I can't remember if that's 3 or 4, but we'll let you know at the end. Votus. Cool looking card, though. Votus. Super cool looking. Kind of serpent kind of thing. Yeah, it's sofa cords. I don't know what they were doing. Sofa cord. As I said, any pendulum deck I am out on. I hate dueling against pendulum decks. I hate pretty much everything about them. I wish they didn't exist. I know people that wish that like links didn't exist. I know people that wish rituals didn't exist. For me, it's pendulum. If I could take away one mechanic in the game, it would be pendulum. Let's get that out of the game. Actually, I think if pendulum was probably like a dominant thing for an extended period of time, I would probably just take a break from playing and just collect cards until pendulum isn't good anymore. That's how much I hate them. Let me know. Let me know if you're a pendulum player. Let me know what you like about them. Why does that draw you? I still remember the first time Cohen tried to explain pendulums to me. Man, Reinhardt, nice card. I didn't even believe him. He said, I'm going to set this, and then I can special summon all these monsters from my hand. And I thought he was lying to me. I was like, there's no way that works that way. That's dumb. And we fought, and he was right. He was right. I just, not my thing. Not my thing. But you know what is my thing? Chaos Angel. I love that card. I love it. I love it. If you've not had a chance to see it, to read it, I don't know what I like more about it. How it looks or the text on the card. What you can do with that. And if you have like if you use a light and a dark monster to get that thing, it is basically indestructible. It is amazing. Oh, see, I told you you were going to be getting these. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if you get Lulu twice in these 2 boxes coming up. So we got Albion. No, you can't do that. I guarantee we're going to get Lulu in that last box. But it looks like we're only going to get 1, which is really, really weird because we already got our 2 secrets out of here and we only got 1 box left. That Dream Girl. Some guy bought 8 of those, so I need a lot of that Dream Girl because I didn't imagine that people were going to be buying. Is this a 3 secret box? Did we just pull 3 secrets out of 1 box? Am I crazy? You got Albion, you got Chaos, and you got Vicious Estrade. Hold on. Hold on, man. I'm about to go nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 secrets there. I just have to make sure that I didn't mess something up here. 2 secrets, 2 secrets, 2 secrets. Dude, we totally just pulled 3 secrets in a box. We just pulled 3 secrets. Oh, let's go. That is amazing. A Starlight and 3 secrets and 3 good ones. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can get some more. This is nuts. I'm going to have to rewind this and make sure that I didn't mess something up. But I went through, there's 2 secrets in every stack that I have over there. It has to be. It has to be. 3 secrets. Oh, this is awesome. You can't put anything past Konami messing something up. Sometimes they mess up against you. Sometimes they mess up in your favor. I'm gonna go back and watch this video after I'm done here, because that's insane. I love it. And it's not like we got junk secrets either. 2 $20 cards and a, I don't know what that is, $50, $60 card. We've only got 3 ultras, so maybe that was the ultra. Nope, there's our last ultra. That's insane. Awesome. 3 secret box. Let's go. Yeah, this rocks. All right, I'm gonna open up cases on stream from now on, because we got a Starlight and 3 secrets in a box. Maybe this one has 3 secrets. Last box. What are we looking for? We definitely want Lulu. I definitely want like Dissipator in the ultra spot. And another planet. I want a planet, a Lulu, and a Dissipator. Let's see if I can call it. So Lulu and a planet. And if we're gonna get a third one, give me another Chaos Angel. My gosh, who doesn't want that? People are gonna go nuts for that card. Some people don't even know what it does yet. When they do, Wannabe. That is a card that you definitely should be, considering. It's a very good card. All right, we called one of them. We called the planet. We got the planet. There we go. That's pretty good. All right, so what are we looking for? Lulu? We can't get shut out on Lulu. We're looking for Lulu, Dissipator, Vicious Estrade. Be nice. See, I think I'm only gonna get 2 Vicious Estrade again. I don't know why that card is so hard for me, probably because they know that's the card that I just absolutely love in here. And you might be thinking, you say that about all the cards. There are a lot of cards in here that I love. That's why I told you when I did that video, should you buy this? I told you, no, you should not buy this. But then I talked about how much I love this set. I love the cards in here. I love the Manadome archetype. I love Bestial Dissipator. I love Chaos Angel. That's a good card to end on there. All right. Manadome, Rhymeheart. I love that card. There's just a lot of really good cards in this set. They're not pulling like super high dollar prices, and they fell out pretty quick, and that's why I said you might want to just kind of pass on it and buy the singles. But there are some amazing cards in here. This not being one of them. I don't know anybody that's super excited about the mystical beast furry guys. Meek. But, there's decks for everybody. I've heard a lot of people say they have no interest in Manadome at all. And that's part of what's so cool about the game. That is not the secret that we're looking for. The dumb spirit monster. So, but that, it's all right. It's all right. It's not what we're looking for, though. Is it possible that we're not going to get a Lulu out of an entire case? I'm going to go through and we're going to look. I'm just going to go through quickly, and then I'm going to show you, how many of each card we got. And I do this end part pretty quickly because I know that, you all have lives. I've got a life. I got to make sure my family's still there when I emerge. So here we go. So we're coming down. I think we got like 5 packs left, something like that. And we're looking at, what are we looking at? 3 ultras or 2 ultras still out there. 4 packs left, 2 ultras. So give me a Dispater and Chariot Carry, sure. Just make sure that Dispater's in here. That Bisteel, I love that card. It looks so cool. I am a sucker for a really cool dragon looking card. All right, last pack. Last pack, here we go. Are you ready? And who can call it or what? All right, so I didn't call all of them, but I did call 2 out of the 3, which is pretty impressive. We did get the Planet, we did get the Dispater. You gotta love it. On the last pack, here we go. I absolutely love that. Not a bad case opening, pretty good. Let's look at what we got here. And like I said, we're gonna try and do this pretty quickly. So this first stack, you've got a Pinballer, you got a Planet, and a Chaos Angel. You get these 2 cards in the same box, you're plussing all day. You throw in a Ringo Worm and a Pinballer, that's an amazing box. Box 1, definitely you're plussing on it. The second one, you got a Dispater, a Manadome, and a Gold Pride. These are all pretty good. Actually, all of these ultras are really good ultras. The 2 Gold Pride, the Manadome, and the Dispater. And then you did manage to get the Planet as well, even though you got this horrible Spirit guy. So you're plussing on that. Just even though you didn't do great there. The third box, you got the Quem and the Chaos Angel, so that's a no-brainer. You're rocking that. The Chaos Angel, the Manadome, Prime Heart, and the Dispater, you're certainly plussing. That's 4 in a row, man. Wow. I don't know. Vicious Estrade in this one, and a Ringo Worm, so you're definitely losing on this box right here. Vicious Estrade in this one, and the Pinballer, you're definitely losing on that one as well. Right here, you got the Gold Pride, the Firewall, and the Manadome. You're definitely losing. Holy heck. We're on a bad streak. 3 in a row losing. Gold Pride, Quem. I think this is about your money back, because Quem's about 35 with the Ringo Worm coming in around 13. And then a bunch of Gold Pride cards. It's not too bad. This box right here is the Starlight box. And obviously with Quem and that, you're definitely plussing there. This one right here, you got Albion. Ooh, and that's it. That's a bad box. You're losing out right there. 4 that you're losing on. Chaos Angel, Vicious Estrade, Albion. This is the 3 secret box. That's so cool. You're definitely plussing on that one. And then the last one with the Planet, the Dispater, Manadome, Gold. Yeah, you're definitely plussing there. All right, so here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, out of a case, we rocked 7 boxes. 7 boxes, we got value and above. Now, if you move on from there, 4 boxes were bad. And 1 box was kind of pretty good, about your money, maybe a little loss. So it looks like you're actually doing pretty well. Now, the last thing I want to look at is I want to look at how many of the chase cards we actually got. So I'm just going to put a lot of these cards aside and just show you the ones that people are after. The ones people care about. All right, so we're doing pretty good. Then we'll be able to tell if we got a Lulu for sure or not. I'm almost positive we didn't. Which is crazy. I can't even wrap my mind around that you would open up a whole case and not see a secret rare in the set. That's just stunning to me. All right, we are there. Okay, this is kind of like, some of the chase cards, the main chase cards that we're looking at. And just to give you, clear idea of what we're working with. All right, so we did get 3 planets. We got to get a play set of the planets out of this case. We did get the 2 Albion, I think it's the Sanctifier Dragon. We did get 3 Vicious Estrade, which I didn't think that we did, but we did end up getting 3 Vicious Estrade, which is pretty great. And then we did get the 3 Bestial Despater, pretty great. We did get the 3 Quem, playset of Quem. But here's what I really want to show you. And I've been doing this. We did get 4 Chaos Angels. 4 in a case. That's good value. And then last but not least, we did get the Starlight. Hey, my name is Todd from Code2 Cards. Subscribe to our channel. This is what we do, and we love doing it. I am out of here if I can find my buttons to get out of here. Hey, you all have a great day. Thanks for checking us out.
What?